just wanted to show you this bathroom because it's really nice. It's very pretty and lights go on automatically if you enter the room. But what I want to show you is actually the toilet. And yes, that's a very normal toilet, of course, but there's something really special because I never saw that the toilet seat has a mirror actually, so you can check out things. This morning, surprisingly, Armando was standing all of a sudden behind me while I was drinking coffee. It's Sunday and oh, come on. So, and I'm back on the road. It will go all the way down the hill to a lake. Surprisingly, there are no camping sites around the lake. And a bit south there is a camping site. That's my destination, which will be 20 kilometers. So not that far. And we have got a little bit fog, but now the sun is coming, so it will be really a great day. This is the route I have to hike today. I'm here on a cemetery for German soldiers. More than 30,000 German soldiers are buried here because here was the line in the south, the Italian fascists, and in the north, the Nazis. Somehow they collaborated, somehow they fought against each other. And seeing this makes it unbelievable that we have in Italian a fascist government and that we have got in German a minority of right-wings and Nazis which are going to attack other politicians while they are working and injure them so heavily that they have an emergency operation. Unbelievable. If you plant violence, you will harvest violence. And all those people of the right wings will become their own victims sooner or later. This flag or those flags are really good signs for the divided Italians in terms of politics, and Europe that is facing more and more right-wing and fascist influences. I think the first 100 kilometers are done, and here look, Toscana. Isn't it beautiful? This is the part of Lago di Bilancino, and there is the place to be for tonight, a little bit south of it. It's really interesting. I'm walking down hills since 12 or 13 kilometers and it takes much longer than yesterday hiking up the hill because my knees are hurting, my ankles are hurting, and I have to use the brakes for my hiking cart, and all of this is really slowing me down. Still 6 kilometers to go, but Tyrion is suffering a little bit from the sun, so I decided to make a break and and to eat in this restaurant just a salad and drinking a mineral water. And I hope it's not half that expensive how it looks like. Das ist ja toll. Jetzt bringt mir gerade der Besitzer hier das hier noch vorbei. I think this is the best bruschetta I ever had in my life. I'm so overwhelmed and surprised and everything because I just wanted to ask for the bill in this restaurant, and which seems to be very famous for gigantic steaks. They look amazing. and and I just wanted to pay my salad before I got this plate with this really wonderful bruschetta, and now they just told me I'm invited. Yeah, so this old man who told me where I should park my hiking cart was the owner of the restaurant, and grazie mille. 7 years this never happened. I'm so touched. This amazing complex is, so told me the waiter, from the 15th century, and it was a 5-star hotel which didn't survive the corona pandemic. It's really incredible big with an amazing park around, and it left me a little bit speechless. And of course I think about, what are you going to do with something like this? I mean, there are not many people who could buy this. We have spring. It was raining for days in the mountains. There should be snow melting. And here should be a river, lots of water, but here is nothing. Dried out. Tyrion already enjoying a space or place in the shadow. He deserves it. And we have found a really nice spot at the camping site.
If you discover under the shower that you forgot your towel, then it's really fucking bad.
The question of whether fate exists or whether everything is chance touches on deep philosophical, religious and scientific issues. It concerns our ideas of control, providence and the nature of the universe. Different cultures and philosophical systems offer different answers to these questions, like the determinism and fate. In many cultural and religious traditions, the concept of fate is central. It implies that even are predetermined and follow a specific, often divinely ordained plan. In ancient Greece, for example, people believed in the Moirai, the goddesses of fate, who governed people's lives. In many religions, life is seen as guided by a higher power which determines individual and collective destinies. What about chance and indeterminism? On the other hand, there is the scientific perspective, particularly modern physics, which often offers an indeterministic picture of the universe, especially in quantum mechanics, where events are not completely predictable and exhibit a certain degree of randomness. This approach sees the universe as a system governed by probabilities and chance rather than a fixed plan of fate. What about philosophical perspectives? Philosophers have different views on fate and chance. Some, like the Stoics, believed that fate is rational and all-encompassing, allowing people a certain amount of freedom within a predetermined framework. Others, like the existentialists, emphasizes the role of individual freedom and choice and reject the idea of a predetermined fate, arguing that people shape their own path through their decisions. Practical considerations. In daily life, our view of fate or chance often influences how we approach challenges and opportunities. If we believe in fate, we may find comfort in the idea that certain things are meant to be. If we believe in chance, on the other hand, we may place more value on personal responsibilities and taking initiative. Ultimately, the question of whether life is guided by fate or chance remains a personal belief deeply rooted in one's ideological, religious, and philosophical views. Both views offer different ways of understanding the world and interpreting our own lives. What do you believe? Coincidence or fate? I believe in a mechanism of karma and the interdependent circumstances based on how I have lived and how I live. In my opinion, there are no coincidences. And to be honest, my belief helped me through the darkest moments of my life.
Ella no llora por